Hi, and welcome to CPAAccountantIrvine.com. Let's talk about tax filing tips for C Corps and S Corps. When you talk about C Corps, it is popularly known as a regular corporation, which is considered to have a separate entity. Generally, the income earned by the said corporation is basically taxed at the company level following the corporate income tax rates. Aside from that, they are required to file a form each year to report any assets and income of the said company. Furthermore, the corporation must pay the desired taxation regarding the income they have produced, and any allocations given to the shareholders are officially taxed accordingly. Aside from that, Irvine CPA says bigger corporations like this one have two levels of taxation compared to other business bodies. In other words, the business has the duty to pay tax with regards to its earnings and at the same time pay the dividends of the shareholders. On the other hand, the S Corp's taxation mainly focuses on the Internal Revenue Code. The S Corporation actually is an amalgam body that encloses qualities of a corporation without having a separate taxation body like the C Corp. Here is what you need. Irvine CPA shows you need to file all the necessary tax documents on time in order to minimize penalties as well as legal sanctions. It is fortunate that this article will provide tax filing tips for C Corps as well as S Corps accordingly. It can be beneficial to you if your business belongs to any of these categories. When it comes to S Corp filing tax tips, you need to focus on the distributions areas. First, since you belong to an S Corporation, you must be aware that the only trick with regards to paying is to pay out the logical compensation for the labor you have done. Otherwise, you don't have to pay self-employment tax. Another interesting tip upon S Corporation when it comes to personal expenses is to acquire plenty of personal expenses paid. This means that any business-related expenses are allowed to have deductions, and it must be consulted prior to deducting the desired amount by a licensed accountant. Let me tell you about C Corp and S Corp data. On the other hand, when it comes to C Corporation tips, you need to gather all the pertinent data with regards to the company's revenue. Irvine CPA advises to gather also the summary of reports concerning the dividend given to all the shareholders and organize them in a manner that will be easy for you to get. Bear in mind that gathering enough documents prior to the filing of taxes will definitely save time and effort on your part. It will be very easy for you to follow the necessary guidelines upon filing taxes, as well as very convenient in the long run. After the proper organization of the files and documents, you need to put them in a cabinet suited for your tax files only. This will ensure that all the files stored in the cabinet are all from the S as well as C Corporation documents, meaning to say that once the tax filing begins, all you're going to do is to get in that one area the important documents needed in the filing. That sounds easy, right? Through this, you won't confuse yourself with the other documents you have. Take note, label them properly so that you will know which documents you are going to get. Of course, labeling will help you locate the right documents upon filing. Here are some benefits. Apparently, there are plenty of benefits when it comes to proper filing of taxes. You will know later on in this part how important it is to have proper organization of documents prior to following. The significance of the tips given above will help you realize the importance and values, because from those tips you will reap many benefits. Basically, if you file your taxes properly prior to the given deadlines, you will enjoy the advantages of this efficiency. Like for instance, when all your things are well organized, all you have to do is locate the pertinent documents and submit them to the authorizing body for taxation. As a result, you will enjoy saving time, effort, and expense. Aside from that, filing before the deadline will prevent you from acquiring penalties and punishments. Therefore, whether your business belongs to S Corporation or C Corporation, you need to know that being diligent in paying or filing your tax return is important. If ever filing in an office is a hassle for you, you can go online and process your tax filing straight from your computer. As a matter of fact, there is an online software designed for tax filing preparation that will help you file the needed documents without hassle. In other words, there are fewer burdens, and at the same time, it is easier for you to access. All you have to do is access it online and you can instantly transact business. Of course, Irvine CPA tells you that all the transactions are well safeguarded. You can use any of the software, ensuring that it is reliable and trusted. Be aware of other scam and fraud offers because they can take advantage of you. Using this software is great and very convenient. For more information and to schedule a free consultation, please visit us at cpa-accountant-irvine.com.